In a bustling city, a famous art exhibit is robbed in a daring heist. Follow along as one person unravels mysterious clues, uncovers a dark secret, and embarks on a thrilling adventure. Get ready to be captivated by this exciting story. Once upon a time, in a busy city, there was an important art exhibit. Many people came from near and far to see the beautiful paintings and sculptures. The gallery was filled with excitement as we admired the fantastic art made by talented artists. Suddenly, a loud alarm started blaring and everyone stopped in their tracks. We watched in shock as the room with the most valuable artwork turned chaotic. It turned out that a thief had stolen one of the prized paintings. I felt determined and didn't want the amazing artwork to be lost forever. Something inside me told me that I had to find it and bring it back to where it belonged. Ignoring the chaos, I focused on a clue left behind by the thief. It was a small piece of paper with a message. Although the writing was hard to read, I wanted to understand what it meant. It said, "Find the secret grove among old trees, where shadows dance and moonlight shines." Those words made me both scared and determined. So, I set out on a race against time to decode the hidden message and find the stolen painting. Following the clue, I went to a dense forest nearby. The moon was bright and made strange shadows on the twisted trees that moved in the wind. My heart pounded in my chest as I took each step. I couldn't give up because I didn't want the stolen artwork to be lost forever. I went deeper into the forest, following a mysterious path that seemed to appear out of nowhere. It was so silent, and the only sound was the rustling of leaves under my feet and my racing heart. As I kept going, the air became heavy, and I felt something spooky. The clue told me that the secret grove was the key. I searched anxiously, filled with determination. Finally, I discovered an incredible sight. A bright, pale light revealed a clearing in the middle of the dark forest. Moonlight shone through the old trees, making the grove look magical and protected. In the center of the grove, there was a small stone pedestal holding the stolen painting. It was untouched and still as beautiful as before. I felt relief, but also strange whispers and shadows surrounded me. Suddenly, the air changed, and I could feel a strange presence. Shadows moved around in odd ways, and the old trees made spooky sounds. It was as if the forest itself didn't want me to have the stolen painting. Fear gripped me, but I found courage in my determination to protect the stolen artwork. With shaking hands, I carefully picked up the painting and held it close. When I turned to leave, the whispers and shadows grew stronger, but I refused to be scared by them. As I got closer to leaving the secret grove, a blinding light burst from the stolen painting. The forest shook, as if recognizing my success. The shadows started disappearing as the moonlight faded away. I walked out of the forest, still holding the precious artwork. The stolen painting was finally safe and back where it belonged. The chaos in the gallery calmed down, and people celebrated the return of the painting as a victory against adversity. The art exhibit resumed, and people gathered again to admire the masterpieces. They didn't know about the thrilling adventure that had taken place. I knew that the secret grove would forever hold the memory of my journey and show that we can conquer any challenge. Word of the theft and recovery of the stolen painting spread quickly in the city. I became a local hero, admired for my bravery and ability to understand the clue left by the thief. People were amazed that one person could face the scary forest and succeed. But even with all the recognition, I couldn't stop thinking about why the thief had targeted that particular painting. Was there something special about it? Driven by curiosity, I researched the history of the painting. I spent many hours in the library, finding forgotten stories. Late one night, I found a tale that scared me. Legend said that the stolen painting had a dark secret. It was believed to contain the spirit of a troubled artist who had put his sadness and pain into the painting. The artwork was said to have a special power, which made the viewer feel deeply connected to it. Intrigued but nervous, I decided to test the legend. I organized a private showing of the painting and invited a few people who shared my curiosity. As we stood around, we admired the detailed brushstrokes and the emotions captured in the painting. Suddenly, it came alive. The colors became more vibrant, the shadows deeper, and the room felt different. We weren't just observing anymore. We were pulled into the painting's sad world. Whispers filled the room, even though nobody was speaking. It seemed like the spirit of the troubled artist was talking to us, sharing stories of heartbreak and lost dreams. Some people were scared and backed away, but others remained captivated, unable to look away. Time seemed to stop. The room went dark, and a cold breeze passed through. When the lights came back on, the stolen painting was gone. It left an empty space that felt hopeless. Panic and confusion took over as we searched for any signs of the stolen art, but it was nowhere to be found. Did the painting take itself back, or had someone else taken it? Determined not to let it disappear again, I started a new quest. This time, I wanted to find the painting and discover the truth about its powers. In my heart, I believed that the spirit of the troubled artist played a role in this mysterious story. Days turned into nights as I followed leads and gathered information. I went to forgotten parts of the city and took risks to find the stolen painting. Finally, by following clues, I found myself in front of an old, abandoned mansion. There was a sense of danger, but I went inside, determined to uncover the final truths. As I explored the mansion's creepy halls, the whispers grew louder, guiding me to a hidden room deep inside. The walls were covered with many paintings, all made by the troubled artist. In the middle of the room, illuminated by a soft light, was the stolen painting. Then, the true mastermind behind the theft appeared from the shadows. Their eyes showed both admiration and desperation. They revealed that they were related to the troubled artist, and their goal was to protect the paintings and their powerful legacy. Understanding washed over me, and I realized the true importance of the stolen artwork. It wasn't just a painting. It held deep emotions and could help people heal and find truth. We promised to keep the painting safe and share it with the world. It wouldn't be hidden away. It used to bring hope to others. The stolen painting found its rightful place, not trapped in a gallery, but embraced as a symbol of unity. The haunted mansion became a sanctuary where artists gathered, experiencing the mysteries of the stolen painting. It became a place of healing and reminded us that even in dark times, we can create and find strength. The legacy of the stolen painting continued, reminding us of the power of art, the strength of the human spirit, and the importance of seeking truth.